Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do this beautiful pink cut crease look. It's quite a dramatic look, and let's just jump right in. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation in Nude, and I'm just packing that all over my face with a beauty blender. Next I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Natural, and I'm just putting that where I usually put it, underneath my eyes and to conceal any breakouts on the face. And again, I'm going to be taking my beauty blender to blend that out. I always find it super scary going close to my eyes because I feel like I'm like stabbing my eyeball with the beauty blender. Now I'm just taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent. I use the bottom of the beauty blender to pack it on the underneath of my eyes just to get a nice crease-free finish. And then I'm just switching to a Basic Bitch fluffy brush to set the rest of my face. I'm just using more of a patting motion than a swiping motion, just so that I don't move the product around too much. Next I'm taking my Morphe 35C palette, and I'm taking that sort of muted orangey colour and using that as a transition shade in the crease, just so that all of the other colours are easier to blend into the crease. I'm just building up the intensity and blending out really well in preparation for the more dramatic, vivid colours that we're going to add on later on. Now I'm just taking this dusky rose pink colour and very carefully with a small flat brush I'm just placing that right in the crease. And I'm not really blending out too much to begin with because I just want to set that line for the cut crease. So now I'm just starting to blend out that line and add a little bit more of that same product just above the line very carefully.
Summertime, I've got dancing in my shoes. Oh, would you sway with me, baby? Ain't no reason not to let the sunshine get through to you.
The next colour we'll be using is this darker pinky purple shade. And I'm just using that to sort of deepen where that crease is cut.
I gotta take it all in one deep breath.
And then as always we're going to soften it up with some blending to just soften that transition above the cut crease. Now I'm taking my concealer pot and a small flat brush and just carving out that crease again and setting a base for the shimmery eyeshadow we're going to set down just below the crease later on.
Sweep me away. The water is warm, but the tide will sweep me away.
Using this technique to create a nice clean cut crease is just satisfying. I just find it really satisfying. Next I'm just taking Sunset Hour from my Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette, and as I was about to start packing it onto my lid I realised that I had a little bit of concealer that had just messed up my nice clean crease. So I'm just going over that again with a very small, precise, fluffy brush, and using those same colours from my Morphe palette just to clean it up and bring back the intensity. And now I'm just resuming packing Sunset Hour onto the lid. Using that same darker colour from my Morphe palette, I'm just going to be smoking out the lower lash line. And I'm sort of winging it out as I blend, if you could call it that, on the outer corners. As you can see, I'm kind of flicking it to the sides. Pardon my messy arms. Now comes the hard part. I'm taking my Rimmel Scandaleyes gel eyeliner and trying not to mess up all the hard work I've done and create a nice wing. And I'm winging it out more to the side than I usually do. Usually the flick goes more up, but when you're doing a cut crease, I find you can't really get away with that unless the cut crease is really high. So it's sort of winged out to the side, more of a flat wing, and this makes your eye shape look more sort of long and almond shaped. Now moving back onto the skin, I'm just going to bronze my face, and I haven't shown it here, but I'm using the MUA Bronzed Perfection Shimmer, and I'm just taking that to the outside of my face, on my forehead, and on my cheekbones, and sometimes I put a little bit under my chin. To contour, I'm actually taking these two shades from my Makeup Revolution brow kit and just sort of pinching the brush so it's a bit flatter so it can get a nice sharp contour on my face, and I'm putting that underneath my cheekbones and blending it out. I also put a little bit down either side of my nose and just under the tip to contour my nose. Now with the Collection blush in Sweet Cheeks, I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks and sort of blending it up towards my cheekbones, just above that contour. Time to do the eyebrows, and I'm doing them like I always do, using that same Makeup Revolution Brow Expert kit, and I'm using the lighter pomade to just mark out my brows and define the arch and then just fill them in. Finally, onto my favourite bit, highlighting. I'm using MUA Undress Your Skin in Pink Shimmer, and I'm first applying that with a fluffy brush on my cheekbones, and down my nose, and then I'm just going to intensify that by using my finger, which gets a more concentrated amount of the product, and putting that on the very high points of my cheekbones and my nose and the tip of my nose. And I do like to blend that out a little bit because it might come on a bit too strong. So, and then I just highlight the Cupid's bow and also my brow bone. And this pink highlighter really ties the look together because obviously we're using pinks, and it just really goes and sort of brightens up the look a bit. For lashes today, I'm using the Eyelure Cheryl Cole lashes in Girls Night, and I'm using Duo glue, and that's the best glue. I found that that's the best glue for me, and it just sticks down really well. And I'm just using the clear one, not the black one. And these lashes are really flirty and they really come out at the sides. So they really romanticize the look, and yeah, they're just great with this look. These aren't the easiest to stick down, but they do the job in the end. Next I'm taking the Rimmel Super Curler Mascara and just putting that over the false lashes and on my lashes to blend them together and help them stick more. And I'm also putting it on my lower lashes. And now we're just going to move on to the lips. So we're taking my Nivea Chapstick and just using that to prep the lips, hydrating them before we put on the liquid lipstick, which can sometimes dry them out. For liquid lipstick we're using the MUA Velvet Lip Lacquer, and this can be quite drying, but the colour is just great. It's called Tranquil, and I just think that it works really well with this look because it's a nude, but it's also pinky peachy, so it sort of tones down the dramatic sort of rosy pinks that we have on the eyelids. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look and you try it out in the future. If you do try it out, be sure to tag me and I'll link my Instagram below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.